evening, spider fans. Hope you are all well and thank you for joining me. Tonight's video is going to be another rehousing, but of the same spider, because I made a really big mistake. So if you remember, in a previous video we rehoused our A geniculata juvenile spider from her like sling sized enclosure into something bigger, and unfortunately it hasn't really gone to plan. So we purchased, and in all honesty it was very inexpensive, we purchased an acrylic terrarium, but it came like flat pack and it's all coming apart, the substrate's falling out, there's massive gaps, and yeah, it's not working out. So I'll show you that, and then I'll show you what we're going to replace it with. So this is the enclosure that we rehoused her into on the previous video. She's in there somewhere hiding, but as you can probably already see, so at the back there you can see where the lid is bowed in quite a bit, and if you can tell down the sides here, can you see these big gaps that are forming at the top and the bottom here? And that's because I think the pieces are only connected in certain places, and where it's kept obviously moist and slightly humid in there, I think the acrylic is warping quite a lot. You can see some really big gaps over there. So oh, little furry friend. So yeah, not ideal obviously. Firstly, for her, the substrate's falling out, big gaps, so from a kind of safety point of view, we don't want her getting kind of up here and stuck and caught up or anything like that. It's obviously going to be letting all of the moisture out, and eventually if the gaps get big enough, she potentially could make her way out, and then we will have a tarantula loose in the house, which is not ideal. So I'm going to show you in a second what we've replaced it with, along with little Crumble here. So yeah, I'm going to show you what we've replaced it with, and we'll set the new enclosure up and do a quick rehousing. This is the enclosure that we are going to be rehousing her into. It's ever so slightly smaller, but upon reflection, I do think this one is probably a little bit too big for her. She is still fairly small as tarantulas go. So this one didn't come flat pack. This came as a whole unit, so we shouldn't have the same issues that we've been getting with this one. This one is a slide, other side actually. This one is a slide top. So it's held on by magnets at the back. It's got ventilation in the top, and it has also got ventilation on the sides as well. So we're going to get all of that set up. Oh, and there's a second furry friend. Say hi, Horlicks. So yeah, we're going to get all of that set up, and I'm going to try and do something quite nice with this, maybe give her like a split level kind of situation. So we'll get that set up and show you, and then we'll get on with the rehousing. Okay, so this is her new enclosure all finished. Excuse the mess that I've made. So I'll show you in here. So we've got really nice deep substrate, as you can see from the outside. Put the coconut shell back in over here, water dish, just put a couple of extra leaves, and I've actually added some moss this time, because I think moss does help to keep some moisture in as well, so that should help keep it nice and humid in there for her. So let's get her put in there and see how she likes it. At the moment, just chilling in the moss tub. You can see she's made herself a little bit bald at the back there, because she is a real hair kicker, this one. So yeah, we're just going to get her moved over, and then we'll show you when she's all settled in. She seems a little bit stressed out, so we're just going to get her in as quick as possible. There she goes. Let her have a little, oh, straight under the leaf to hide. There she goes. Okay, so she's all rehoused, and hopefully that enclosure will be a lot more suitable for her and last more than a few days. As you saw from the video just then, she did seem quite stressed and quite kind of bolty, so we're going to give her like 24 hours or so to sort of settle down, settle in, and then we'll try giving her a nice feed tomorrow, because she hasn't been fed for quite a few days now. So yeah, we'll give her a feed tomorrow, and we'll pop that video up so you guys can see it. I have another new spider turning up in a few days time, which is really exciting. So I'll be doing a video on unboxing that and getting that all housed up, so come back for that one. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.